I've seen a lot of terrible advice on creating and selling online courses, and one that keeps coming up again and again is that step one is to identify your topic or your niche. I'm a qualified learning experience designer, and I can tell you now that if you start off creating your course by identifying the topic, your course is going to flop. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do instead. So starting with the topic is a very old school way to design and develop trainings. And in the LXD space, we call this forward design. So let's take the topic of neurodiversity affirming practice, for example. If you wanted to create a course on NDA practice using forward design, you would start by taking that topic, splitting it into subtopics, and creating your content. Then once you've got your content, you would create some type of quiz or knowledge check or something so that you can test your learners' understanding of that content. And then once you're finished and ready to launch, you'd write your course description, your learning outcomes and such to match the content that you've just created. So that's a forward design approach, and it's a really great way to ensure that your course gets a solid 3, maybe 4-star rating. It'll have some really great content, but your learners will walk away feeling like there's still something missing and there's still a bit of a theory to practice gap. Now, if you want to get that raving 5-star review where your learners walk away telling their friends that they have to go and complete your course right now because it was the most transformative course they have ever done, then you'll want to use a backward design approach. And in this approach, we do not start with the topic or the content, we actually start with the outcome. We start with the learning objectives. What skills are we trying to learn? What problems are we trying to solve? And this is why it's so crucial to listen to your community, the questions they're asking and the problems they're raising. Then once you've got that crystal clear, you'll create a quiz or an assessment of some kind that will test whether or not your learners have achieved those goals. And then finally, we can move to the course content. But instead of being structured as a series of subtopics, you'll structure your modules as a series of steps, some smaller goals that lead towards the ultimate goal of the course. And this is going to leave your learners walking away feeling truly inspired, enriched, and transformed. And you'll become known as a leader in your field, not because of your content knowledge, but because of your ability to affect real transformation and real behavior change to practice.